Fortune favors the drunk detective, said no one ever. Instead of an upper kid who got a bit carried away during a night out, I was greeted by an expressionistic circus. A mess of colors, toiletries, and clothes, all missing pieces of the story, waiting to be neatly unraveled. Cozy and well-stocked, with just enough of the illusion of safety.
Damn.
Oh, a real grooming man cave. One UV lamp wouldn't be enough.
There's her dress.
How many women were in this room exactly? And who would even wear this? It even has a cloth tag. Kitty. Weird. Huh. I was expecting a digitag. Granny's daughter Rose must have designed these at some point. The tag is a nice touch.
Yeah, we know
It's a
that.
reminder that they have their own identities and lives worth living beyond Inferno.
Right.
This must be the perfume Lucy bought at Metro. Bootleg crap, as Guza called it.
Right.
It actually smells really nice. Oddly familiar, even.
Does it? It should.
What's it? Right.
An untrained eye would see nothing but standard pre-game chaos. The floor's scarred everywhere from sharp heels, knocked over glasses, and a bottle that missed the attacker and hit the screen right next to the entrance.
One person couldn't have done all this.
The furniture had been violently shoved aside, and someone had burned through the lock. There were multiple attackers, seemingly well organized.
Why?
Lucy was taken by force, kidnapped.
Right.
I bet this lockdown mess is actually working in my favor now.
Okay, so she was taken.
A plain black wig. Simple as that. Maybe Lucy was wearing it, for whatever reason.
I don't remember what hair color they said she had.
To conceal her identity? Or just as a fashion statement? That's some pricey-looking crystal. There's still some booze left. Wait a second. Is that a worm at the bottom of the glass?
Tequila.
I've heard of serving worms with exotic booze, but damn, this thing is way too ugly for that.
It's tequila.
It is an actual worm, but it's covered in a metallic alloy. Ugh, careful now. Metallic, but soft, gooey. Crap, did I kill it? Or was it already... Ugh. Oh, what?
God!
Oh, that was wrong on possibly every level. There's another one in the glass. Maybe I... All right. Got myself a weird, alien-looking worm. Huh. Could come in handy. Somehow.
damn it.
Gateway neural calibrator. Dual slots, dual 3.11 jacks, dual everything. But what did
Sharing a
Lucy
game?
need this for?
Dual jacks. Must be for sharing experiences. Alright. Well, we've got everything we need out here. Dual jacks. What the hell is going on there, kid? Playing with Puck. Done yet. How do I get back to that guy? Where the hell's Puck at? Seven.
Good to see you, boy. Mate.
Kevin, mate, can you take me to the baths? The what?
The coin, mate.
Yeah,
It's ferryman. One more condition.
all part of the experience, I'm sure.
Puck.
But did you find her? Tell me you found her.
He was a storm of anxiety, dressed in fancy clothes. My impulses went haywire, begging me to punch his off button. Easy, kid. No, I haven't. The room was torn apart. Everything points to, kidnapping.
What? Damn it! Did you have any idea who took her?
We'll figure it out. Be calm. You're making me nervous.
Remember our exercises, Puck. We've practiced this before. You know how it works. How do we feel, kid?
Better.
Thank you.
All yours, Mr. Cooper. Handle with care.
Please, just tell me you found something, anything.
Easy, John. He looks like he's been through a lot.
Focus, kid. I told you already there were signs of kidnapping. Right now, you are my most intriguing puzzle. So if you can answer a few questions for me, we'll put the entire thing together. How many people were in that room?
What do you mean? There was just Lucy and me. But I stepped out for a bit. I thought she'd be safe in there.
Can you elaborate on the wig, drink, and glasses I found? Rapid eye movement told me he was trying to spin the story for me, but failed, like dumb kids usually do.
Okay, I'm fine. Yes, I took Lucy and 3 of her guys to the den. They wanted some. Fuck, man! We're wasting time here.
You're the one wasting everyone's time. If you don't calm the hell down, you...
Relax.
You understand? My patience was finite, to say the least.
Okay. Okay. How about this? You ask me questions, and I'll just answer.
I just asked you a question. What's the story with the wig?
That's exactly what we're doing. Let's simplify. Black wig. Care to explain?
That's Kitty's. It used to be Kitty's. She gave it to Lucy.
Right. So Kitty would put that on so she could imitate being Rose.
And why did Kitty give her a wig? For a prank? Or as a gift?
No, they made a deal to. I can't say. I'm sorry, but I can't.
Relax. Think of Lucy. She's depending on us.
They made a deal and
Spill it.
they swapped their damn NINs, okay?
Joseph Christ, I was expecting something mundane, the dumb, everyday crap kids do. But for soul's sake, never mind.
Wow.
For a moment, our roles reversed. Now I was the one panicking. Nothing could ever be simple, I thought. Not anymore. Kids didn't make the old, predictable mistakes. These days, they were speedrunning straight to identity fraud.
No one can find out about this. You hear? When Xena finds out someone swapped NINs, she sends them straight to the golf course.
In other words, she buries them. They're dead.
Nobody's going to the freaking golf course, Puck. Now talk to me.
Yeah, it's like being buried. Yeah, they're killed. No one swaps NIN. Hold on a sec. I need to make a note. So. Oh, damn it.
So, they switched identities. Then what? What was the end game?
So what's her name could escape her life? Lucy.
Damn, I need to go way back for that one.
Finally, after all the distractions, demands, threats, and everything else that had been laid on my head, I had the missing person's point of view. I didn't like it, but I wasn't there to like things. I was there to find the girl.
I'm not gonna
All of
find her
us.
now.
Lucy, her dumb crew, and me. Kitty hadn't arrived yet. We took this drug, worm, right? All of us, exactly at midnight. The free guys, phased out instantly. But Lucy and I, we hit it off. Started making out, and our worms connected.
Puck, I'm not up on the latest youth slang, and I don't need any details about your connection.
No, it's not like that. These worms, they can connect people who take them together. Place them in a synchronized dream.
That's the reason why for the neuroports, dual neuroports. Right.
Our dream was beautiful. We lived a happy life together for many years, maybe even decades.
Right.
Love, synthetic, distorted, but still love.
She was so nice to me when it was over. I never felt that in my life. And Kitty...
Whoa, easy, kid. I could barely make you speak before, and now you decide to open the floodgates?
Right, I called Kitty because she was planning to run away from the pit, and I knew she had an NIN jailbreak. She brought it along, and also an escort's outfit to disguise Lucy. They changed all their NIN credentials.
Okay.
Lucy wanted to stay with me. Kitty wanted to leave. Win-win, right?
But what about Lucy's friends?
Well, I think Xena knows what happened.
Yeah, like I said, the assholes overdosed, so I arranged for Kazaba and Chlop, two dicks from the militia, to, take them back to the metro. Lucy and I stayed.
Right? Right.
Okay, that was intense.
Now you know why I'm twitching like a dizzy smackhead.
Well, you're in a lot of trouble, Bubby.
Yeah, anyway, that room you were in, it got turned upside down, and I don't have anything else right now.
I'm really sorry. I don't usually get so nervous, but this means a lot to me, and I'm not really used to... Okay, I'll stop. Just tell me, are we any closer to finding Lucy?
Probably. She got grabbed by somebody that busted into that room.
Right. Look, detective, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm usually at the top of my game, but
Well, you doing that worm is just blowing your head off.
Normal human emotions?
I'll stop. Okay, just tell me, are we any closer to finding Lucy?
Well, now I know. Well, she got grabbed.
She
I'm
could be
not
right
sure.
around the corner as far as we know. What we do know is that she's inside Inferno, and I have to comb this place so a nanite couldn't get through.
You could talk with Chenkis, make a deal, or maybe Preacher could help.
She's
I
standing
can't
right
really
there.
go out. My NIN hasn't been removed, and I feel sick outside Inferno. Sorry, man.
What?
That was likely for the best. Leave this to a professional. Professional. As I said the word, for some soul damn reason, I actually believed it. It was the first time in quite a while. Or I was just boasting in front of a scared kid, like the bona fide asshole I am.
I wouldn't say that.
Tell me more about the worm.
I don't know much except for what I already told you. Apparently it costs a fortune because they haul them up from the underworld. If you believe that. I just know that uppers will sell their own grandma for that shit. And, I myself provide it on special occasions. And that's exactly what this was. I wanted something really special for a girl like Lucy. She's, the most wonderful.
Right, I get it.
Right.
So after you sent Kitty and Lucy's friends home, what happened? Remember, every detail matters.
Where in the hell is Kitty anyway?
Okay, where to start? First, we left Inferno, obviously. I wanted to take Lucy directly to my loft and start packing, but she said she was hungry, so we...
Relax. Coherent sentences only, okay?
What happened?
I'll try my best.
Good man. Continue with the packing part.
Right.
Lucy and I planned to search for the underworld. I was confused at first because,
Search for the
you know,
underworld.
the place is a damn fairy tale, right?
So this is a different place?
But Lucy said we could reach the towers from there. It'd be an adventure to remember, she said. And I believed her.
Hold up. She wanted to go back to the towers? I thought you were planning to escape together.
How's she gonna go back to the towers without our NIN?
Well, yes, but we decided on the towers. She even mentioned an old elevator that connects the crusts.
Sweet soul. Let's just get through the events as they unfolded, okay? You went to grab something to eat. Then what? Then an obscure puzzle piece, the kind you somehow always forgot about, snapped right into place.
So didn't she, those two ended up being there when those bull sects came to grab them? I guess the bull sects were around and someone stopped them.
Wait a minute. Did Lucy eat breakfast with an old woman at Tresh?
Yeah, she did spend a little time with Grandma. She was so kind to everyone. She is kind. Is.
That's fine.
She is. Soul. It's like she echoed every step I made. Then the bull sex came, and you ran off, right?
Right. So Lucy was dressed up like Kitty. We knew that.
Wait. Are we talking about the bull sex? The free sad fuckers impaled at Tresh?
Yes.
The very same. Before I got hired, they'd been sent to find Lucy themselves. Based on your info, it sounds like they succeeded. Until something or someone stopped them.
Yep.
But who? Is anyone else watching over you?
No, the lights went off, remember?
I didn't wait around, to be honest.
I wonder if it was that Jelani, the hive mind, stopped him.
I just grabbed Lucy and ran back to the loft. And,
You can skip the spicy details. Thanks.
Yeah.
You were right, of course.
I'm more interested in why you packed your things, bailed out, and left your dad uncharged.
Because...
Something broke inside him then, as if he wasn't broken enough already.
I'm
Tired
a
of
fucking disgrace. I'm a bad son, a bad person, a fucking dick. That's what I am.
Alright.
Kid, you've been dealt a tough hand, and yeah, you made a mistake. It happens even to the luckiest bastards.
I'm really sorry, Detective. I'll try to focus. I swear.
Right. So it seems
Can
like
we
his
continue?
father was really hard on him.
We're nearing the end of the timeline, Puck. You went back to Inferno. Why, in the quite literal hell, would you do that?
Yeah, why didn't you go to the underworld?
Well, Victi refused to pay me for my last couple of tours, and I needed the money for the trip.
What? Didn't she have money? She's an upper crust.
And yet another dumb decision completed the puzzle.
So you went back here and they grabbed you. Got it.
Damn, kid. Okay, here's how I think it went down.
Right.
You brought Lucy back to the den to lay low. Then you tried to out-racketeer the biggest scumbag in the pit. Then, my ass shows up, promptly gets carried away, the blackout happens, and your negotiations came to an abrupt end, in Victi's favor, of course.
Well, the blackout, that was Jelani. The hive mind. Went crazy.
Someone snatches Lucy, and here we are.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Right. Glad we were able to get through all of that. Thanks, kid.
Well,
Puck, your dad is worried. He sent me to find you. The old cat served some wild threats on the side. I was genuinely amused.
Yeah, he's, almost cute when he starts to...
Oh, he's an old
Damn it.
gangster.
I hate when he's like that.
Yeah. Sure you
Acting
do.
like I'm some incompetent dick.
Yeah, he hates.
Like he was never young and never made mistakes.
Yep.
He was, and he did. I think that's exactly why he worries, kid. This is an unforgiving world.
Yeah, but I'm safe here.
No, you're not.
I just need the damn twins to lift the lockdown. And I'm going straight back home.
What about Lucy?
Good to hear. One less killer cat on my back, I guess.
Dad really got used to that cat. I think he even likes it. He'll never admit it, though.
He does care about his family. Keep that in mind.
Well, they both care about each other, apparently.
Take care, kid.
I will. Please come back if you find anything.
Will do.
Hmm.